top story at 6. 3 officers could have died on Sunday night in a shootout on Victory Drive.
That is why Savannah Mayor Van Johnson says he's frustrated since the suspect has a violent criminal record. WSAV's Sarah Smith joining us now with what the mayor had to say.
Well, he says he doesn't understand why a convicted felon had a gun in the first place, but he's thankful none of those officers were hurt. This is being investigated by the GBI, and Mayor Johnson says he'll leave it up to the investigators to decide if it was appropriate for those officers to use deadly force.
I remain frustrated at the whole situation.
Savannah Mayor Van Johnson commenting on the second officer-involved shooting in 2024, both happening in the month of June. Most recently, police say they tried to pull over 31-year-old Gregory Griffin after recognizing he was a suspect in a homicide investigation in Chatham County. According to the GBI, there was a short chase with Griffin driving on the wrong side of Victory Drive, hitting another car, and then running. Officers went after him. That's when police say Griffin pulled out a gun and started shooting, those officers returning fire.
You play deadly games, you win deadly prizes.
SPD has a pursuit and a use of force policy. It says pursuits are justified if an officer believes the offender has or is going to commit a forcible felony. Also, if the need to apprehend them outweighs the level of danger of the pursuit. It goes on to say use of force is used to maintain or restore order and should never be used maliciously or sadistically. Mayor Johnson says those policies are crystal clear.
It is something we train on. It's something that's drilled into officers to make it muscle memory about knowing when it is appropriate to use deadly force.
Whether or not that force was needed is to be determined by the GBI.
As I've said always, we will wait until the facts are known. If our officers were justified in their use of force, if they acted within training and within policy, we're going to stand and support our officers. If the evidence and findings indicate they acted outside of policy and outside training, then of course we would want them to be able to face accountability for their actions.
That suspect is recovering in the hospital. WSAV reached out to SPD Chief Lenny Gunther's office, but he was not available to speak with us. But if you would like to view their pursuit and use of force policies, just visit our website. Sarah Smith, WSAV News 3, on your side.
Sarah, thank you.